Ji, welcome back to Salaam, Namaste, Calgary on radio station of 94.7 FM. We are live on Facebook as well right now. If you can go on Facebook, search for my name, Jalal Arak, then you can see कि आज हमारे पास गेस्ट भी जो है यहाँ पर आए हैं कौन है हो और कैसे दिखते हैं. Yes, इनका नाम है करीम काबा. करीम काबा, one of my really good friend. जब मैं 30 साल नहीं बल्कि 33 years ago जो अपना when I came to Canada, he was one of those few friends जो अपने शुरू में बने थे, and by the grace of God we are still good friends. करीम काबा सही कह रहा हूँ मैं?
Absolutely.
Yes, he's in the studio as well, and जो है अपना first of all welcome to our studio. अपना करीम क्या हाल है, खैरियत है?
Okay.
Perfect. You know, I think मुझे तकरीबन कितने 13-14 साल हो गए अपना रेडियो करते हुए, but this is the first time.
Absolutely.
बड़ा अच्छा लगता है जब ये लोग जो है अपने खाली याद आते हैं. No, I'm just kidding. तो जो है करीम काबा, he's here for a very special cause. इनकी बेटी है सारा माया. उन्होंने एक बहुत ही एक जो है प्रोग्राम शुरू किया, इसका नाम है Karim, you know what? Why don't you do this? First of all, give us your intro, यार, कि अपने करीम काबा कहाँ से क्या कर रहा है आजकल.
My name is Karim Kaba. I've been part of the volunteer group for a long time. Our entire family is involved in volunteering. My daughter has started a program called AAWAAZ in Pakistan, where she's trying to help youth with mental health issues and sports, as well as education. She did several programs already. She finished her first program in Gilgit, where she teaches
in Gilgit,
Pakistan last month. Okay. She just finished the program, and currently she's in Islamabad and teaching young kids in slums of Islamabad. So when you see some of the pictures that we'll post later on Facebook, you will see the pictures of how primitive the area is and the classrooms and all that.
Yeah.
That's where she's teaching right now.
So, you know, let me take you back a little bit. Like, जो है सारा मायने क्या किया? You know, why she is into this?
So at school, she did global development.
Global development.
And education through Queen's University.
Queen's University, mashallah.
She studied in London for the first year, and then she did her balance of her degree in Ontario, of course. She graduated with honors, and she always wanted to help people. That's the reason she went into global development. She's been to Gilgit in northern Pakistan several times now, where she has volunteered and lived through the floods last year, and so on. So she's well versed with the area now. And she wants to help kids over there, especially with education and mental health issues.
So she likes volunteerism, that's what you said?
Absolutely.
And of course it comes from the dad and the family. Yes, because I know Karim for a while, he's been a volunteer forever. But Karim, you know, if I take you back, let's say, you know, जब भी हम पाकिस्तान में देखते थे लड़कियां घर से बाहर नहीं निकलती थी, लड़कियों को जॉब पे नहीं की जाती, you know, back in the days. But there are still people in Pakistan, even here, they don't let their wife or kids to go out and work somewhere or go to any events. But buying, you know, letting her go to London by herself, and now she's in Pakistan, mashallah. Okay, what was your thinking, like you and your wife?
See, our intent was to let them grow.
Yes.
Let them grow and do as much as they can for themselves and for the community. And from day one, like she first time she went to Africa on her own when she was 17 years old. 17. And she attended a camp there. From there, she learned lots of items, a lot of culture and how to handle people and so on. She came back. She got involved with her university. And every year, every second year, she's been going back to Pakistan, volunteering for whatever holidays that she gets. She spends all her holidays in Pakistan to help out in northern Pakistan, where we actually don't know anybody.
Yes.
All our families in Karachi, but she's been all over Pakistan. She's been to Tajikistan, helping there as well, and taking some courses. So she's done a lot of volunteering work.
Mashallah. And of course, you have a son as well.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Ryan. And
so want to make sure we sort of we remember Ryan too, eh?
Yes. And Ryan right now is in Thailand.
He's in Thailand?
Wow. Trying to understand the culture there, and then hopefully he'll go into some volunteering work too.
Oh, that's amazing. So, you know, as I understand, you are going to Pakistan next week.
That's right.
Right?
That's
so let's start. Okay, what is AAWAAZ? What is Pathy Fellowship?
Okay, so Pathy Fellowship is a foundation. They encourage youth to get involved with community development and help people.
Okay.
The program is through University of Halifax, where Maya has been involved with. Pathway Foundation has given her a fellowship for 8 months to help out within the community. She chose Pakistan as the community she wanted to work in, and has taken the fellowship for 8 months. And she'll be staying in Pakistan and doing this work. She's been already there for the last 5 weeks, I believe now. So she still has 7 months to go. She started with Gilgit, where she implemented the mental health program, teaching the students as well as the teachers. So she's already trained 45 students and 20 teachers of how to identify mental health issues. So before people get into trouble, because that area is so isolated, and climate change and stigma that we have with that part of the world, how do you give them encouragement, give them support, and talk about mental health, which is non-existent in that part of the world? So how do you bring that to the surface? So that's where she's helping out and teaching people.
Wow. So this, like in Pathway Fellowship, it's by program by the University of Halifax.
Yes.
But she's taking over one of the part.
Just one part.
Which is, so she's taking to Pakistan.
Right, and that's why she's developed a program called AAWAAZ.
So is there any more people involved here? Except
in Canada, this year they have awarded 8, I believe, 8 fellowships, and she's one of them.
Oh, mashallah.
Some of them are in Canada, some of them are international projects in Africa and other places.
To go there and of course to live there, so who's getting the funding for that? Is there any?
So the fellowship looks after her expenses only. So they provide her funding for her expenses, but the rest of the items that she's doing, she's basically fundraising for all the programs that she's doing, and our board, we have a board of directors who ensure that every penny that we raise goes towards the program and not for her personal care. All that has been looked after either with ourselves or through the fellowship.
Wow. Yes, you are listening to Salaam Namaste Calgary on a radio source of 94.7 FM. Yes, we are talking to Karim Kaba. उनकी बेटी ने सारा माया, उन्होंने एक जो fellowship start की है by the help of University of Halifax. उसका नाम है AAWAAZ. और वो क्या करें, वो अपने गिलगित में है right now. Well, I'm sure she's watching on Facebook if possible. तो उनकी बेटी ने ये जो शुरू किया है to help youth in Gilgit or in general in Pakistan, like regarding their mental health and other sports as well, using arts, sports and community engagement. तो वहाँ पर गई अपने साथ, तो she's very fluent in Urdu, I believe.
Yeah, she actually speaks well, and she now is starting to learn how to read and write.
Oh my God!
So she's taken some courses here, and now she's getting more and more familiar with it.
So like वहाँ पर teach करना, it's of course this totally different ball game than here. यहाँ पे जो बच्चे बड़े होते हैं, फिर वहाँ जाके रहना, teach करना, it's very challenging, of course. तो वो अपने किस तरह जो है adopt करी वहाँ system, living lifestyle, खाना पीना.
It's a big blessing for us.
Yes.
She has taken on the challenge, learning lots, and really immersing herself into the culture to understand how can she take her education that she has learned here and her experience and implement all those programs there. So big adjustment for her in terms of food, in terms of culture and all that, but she understands how to be within that culture.
Yes.
Right? Her dressing,
Yes.
and you'll see some of the pictures of how you were born and raised in Canada, and when you go back, it's a big shock, right?
Yeah.
So how do you adjust to that? And she's doing really well with that.
Wow, no, I think just तो उन्होंने अभी जो है ऐसा pictures उन्होंने share किए हैं, the one I will post tomorrow on the Facebook, and you'll see she's just sitting among all the children and with the teachers as well. I think this is great. So of course we are trying to help youth like in mental health, first aid, arts, sports. What else?
So how do you teach mental health?
Yeah.
And one of the mediums she's taken is sports and arts. So through art, they put a theater program together where they talk about this event and their journey of how they handle mental health. How do you surface the issues and how do you help them? So arts is one area that she's taken on, and the second one is sports. Luckily, in northern Pakistan, we have snow.
Yes.
We have ice.
Yeah.
They do have a program for hockey.
Yes.
Where she's introducing ringgit, which is mostly for girls.
For girls.
How do you empower the young women in a male-dominated society? Give them the confidence, give them the platform where they can really shine their talent and stand on their own. So that's the whole purpose behind putting the program like this together.
Wow. No, I think, I'm sure कि वहाँ पर जब हमने जो story सुनी थी when they started the hockey, there were so many challenges. So I'm sure it's going to be same challenges, if not less, because now they already have ice.
Right.
So वहाँ पर जाकर, let's say I have a daughter, like I live in Gilgit, I have a daughter, kids, and if you come and ask me, will you put your daughter in ring? ये क्या है, ring क्या है? I'm sure there's a more communication than this.
Absolutely. So over there, she's taking part in the local sports. She plays ringette, she plays hockey. So she shows them how to do it and how to implement the program, including skating, how to play ringette, the rules and regulations. And the biggest challenge they have, they don't have all the equipment.
Yes.
That's what we are trying to do, some fundraising to bring all the equipment from Canada to Pakistan. So we're taking the ringette sticks, skates, helmets, things like that. And we have received good support from the community where we got some donations. Some people have donated their previous skates and helmets and so on. So we're taking all that for the kids over there to give them the opportunity to learn the new sport and be part of the community rather than being isolated.
Yes.
And the more, and it's proven that the more you get engaged, especially with sports and all that, the better your health becomes. True. Not just physical, but mental.
Yes.
And that's what the whole focus is on.
Like the whole focus is on mental health. Yes, you are listening to Salaam from Calgary on Radio System 94.7 FM. We'll take a small break. We'll break about, of course, we'll talk about कि हम किस तरह इनकी जो help कर सकते हैं. I think they have the GoFundMe page as well. But how can you help? Like with the equipment or with the money transfer, whatever. So let's get all the detail after this small commercial break. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate it. ठीक है so far? Yeah. Anything you want to add? Like just keep. If I forget anything, make sure you just add it.
ट्रਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਧੂਆਂ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਦੁਹਾਈਆਂ ਫਿਰ ਬੰਦਾ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੁਣੋ ਟਰਕਿੰਗ ਕੰਪਨੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਤੇ ਓਨਰ ਆਪਰੇਟਰ ਜਰਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣੋ। ਟਰੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਦਾ ਹੱਲ ਹੁਣ ਆ ਗਿਆ। ਟਰੱਕਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਰੇਟ ਲੈਣ ਲਈ ਮਨਾਰਕ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਮਾਨਸ ਪਹੂਜਾ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ। ਫੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 587 832 1208। ਮਨਾਰਕ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਮਾਨਸ ਪਹੂਜਾ ਤੇ ਟੀਮ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਬੈਸਟ ਟਰੱਕ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਰੇਟਸ ਇਨ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ 587 832 1208। ਮਨਾਰਕ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ। ਮਰਸੀਡੀਜ਼ ਕਾਰ ਖਰੀਦਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ? ਹੁਣ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਸੱਚ ਹੋਣ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਆ ਗਿਆ। ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਰਸੀਡੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਡੀਲਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ 에ਅਰਪੋਰਟ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਮਰਸੀਡੀਜ਼ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਹਿਲ ਪਹੁੰਚੋ ਤੇ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰੋ ਗੁਰਸਿਮਰਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਪੰਜਾਬੀ, ਹਿੰਦੀ, ਉਰਦੂ ਜਾਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰੋ। ਗੁਰਸਿਮਰਨ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਲਾਹ ਤੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਡੀਲ। ਮਰਸੀਡੀਜ਼ ਬੈਂਜ਼ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਹਿਲਸ 70 ਦੇ ਕਰੀਬ ਕਾਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਡਿਸਪਲੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਸ਼ੋਰੂਮ। ਸਭ ਦਾ ਮਾਣ, ਸਭ ਦੀ ਚਾਹਤ। ਆਪਣੀ ਸੁਪਰਮਈ ਕਾਰ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਲਈ ਗੁਰਸਿਮਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ 587 999 9696 587 999 9696। ਮਰਸੀਡੀਜ਼ ਬੈਂਜ਼ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਹਿਲਸ।
ਵੇ ਜਿੰਦਰਾ ਮਿਲ ਆ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਤੀਜਾ, ਆ ਮੇਰੀ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਤੇ ਆ ਮੇਰੀ ਭੂਆ ਦੀ ਨਨਾਣ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਐ। ਉਹ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਟੱਬਰ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ।
ਉਹ ਭਾਜੀ ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ, JFS ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ। JFS ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਫॉर स्टडी परमिट, वर्क परमिट, sponsorship, LMIA, permanent residency या refugee and appeals। Call 403 436 6000 और 403 406 2004।
ਕਰਤਾਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਮੰਗਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਪਿੰਡ ਸਰਾਭਾ।
ਸਰਾਭਾ ਡਰਾਈਵਿੰਗ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸਰਾਭਾ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਸੰਘਰਸ਼ ਦੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਸਰਾਭਾ।
ਸਾਥੀਓ, ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਦੇ ਬਿਗਲ ਦੀ ਗੂੰਜ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਦੇ ਰਹੀ।
ਕਵੀ ਰਾਜ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਲਿਖੀ ਹੋਈ ਅਤੇ ਨਿਰਦੇਸ਼ਿਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ।
ਜੀ ਉਹ ਦਿਨ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਊਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਲੋਕ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਨ। ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਪਰ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ।
ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਸਰਾਭਾ 3 ਨਵੰਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਨੇੜਲੇ ਸਿਨੇਮਾ ਘਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਦੇਖੋ।
ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਵੀਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਕਈ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਫੋਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਕੰਮ ਸੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ
ਲੱਭਣਾ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ
ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ ਉਹੀ ਕੰਮ ਦੱਸ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਸੀ
ਲੈ ਦੱਸ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਣ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀ ਕਾਲ ਫੋਰਨ ਸਟੇਜ ਦੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਵਧੀਆ ਰੇਟ ਤੇ ਬੈਸਟ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲਈ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ 403 607 4208
ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਲਰ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਹੋਣ ਜਾਂ ਰੁਪਏ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਹੋਣ ਤਾਂ ਰੇਸ਼ਮ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨਾਲ ਰੇਟ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰੋ ਤਸੱਲੀ ਬਖਸ਼ ਤੇ ਤੇਜ਼ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲੰਬੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਭਰੋਸੇਯੋਗ ਸਲਾਮਾਂ ਲਈ ਜਾਣੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਕਾਲ ਫੋਰਨ ਐਕਸਚੇਂਜ ਦੇ ਰੇਸ਼ਮ ਸਿੱਧੂ 4036074208 ਅਕਾਲ ਫੋਰਨ ਐਕਸਚੇਂਜ
जी हाँ, वेलकम बैक टू सलाम नमस्ते कैलगरी और रेडियो स्टेशन 94.7 FM. दो स्पॉन्सर्स एक है हमारे माय गुड फ्रेंड Realtor Asim Navid. इनका कहना है if you're buying or selling, call Realtor Asim Navid. The Realtor you can depend on. इनका फोन नंबर है 403-404-2746 403-404-2746 and Junaid Jamshed जो कि अपना क्लोथिंग स्टोर है अभी जैसे क्रिसमस पार्टीज आ रही है तो if you want to get clothes for you, for your wife, for your husband or for kids, perfume भी everything they have it बड़े stylish है. It will you'll be you will look very different than others. You know, I can guarantee this. उनका फोन नंबर है 403-291-0778 403-291-0778. इनका एड्रेस है 2010 30 Avenue North East Calgary. Of course मेरे पास जो है करीम काबा यहाँ पर मौजूद है. उनकी बेटी ने एक जो प्रोग्राम शुरू किया है जिसको अपना कहते हैं पैथी फेलोशिप जो कि अपना विद द हेल्प ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ हैलिफैक्स वो जो अपना सेटअप आया है वो अभी वो अपने गिलगित में है. उनके फादर मेरे पास मौजूद है करीम काबा. तो वी आर जस्ट टॉकिंग टू हिम अबाउट द प्रोजेक्ट और इन्होंने इनका ये जो फंड रेज कर रहे हैं फॉर द रिंगेट एंड फॉर सम आर्ट्स फॉर गिलगित. वहां पर जो बच्चे हैं जो अपना जिनकी जरूरत है तो दिस व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू जो है अवेयरनेस है कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ द कैलगरियंस. तो करीम तो इनका जो है अपना फॉर द फंड रेजर यू नो आई बिलीव देयर इज अ GoFundMe page as well.
Right.
Yeah, so give us some details.
Sure. So we have set up a GoFundMe page. If you go to the GoFundMePage.com, if you search word AAWAAZ, AAWAAZ, you'll see her account there. Her goal is to raise $2,500. So far in the last 10 days, we have raised $1,000 or so already.
Oh, nice. Okay.
She's already reached about 40% of her goal. We have a ways to go a little bit, and we're trying to raise the funds in a short term so we can buy and take all the equipment with us as we are going to Pakistan as well. So intent is to take all that with us and support the kids over there.
So you're buying ringgits, helmets.
So we're buying skates, helmets, sticks, rings, all the items that are required to play ringgit.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. And we've been lucky so far. A lot of people have donated their old skates and their old sticks and so on. We're taking all that plus. We still need enough for two teams to play together.
Right.
So we're taking enough sticks and helmets to make sure that there is enough hardware for them to play.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you know, वहाँ पर तो अपना वहाँ पर जो parents are, what are they saying now? Now they have something new now.
Of course. So they're quite excited, and you'll see some of the pictures that she's taken over there. That how they're getting engaged and how they're encouraging their own kids to go take part in this because they do see a big impact.
Right.
You know, it's known, and even when we were back home, we used to get involved with sports because that was our life, right? So kids over there are really getting attached to this, and not just sports, but they're learning the mental health issues, which right now is non-existent. We're showing them about the suicide prevention program, and you know, bring out all the issues that are happening in that part of the world, so people can support them and help them. Right? They're not alone. And that's what she's trying to promote.
Yeah. So is there any, like on a community level in Gilgit, is there any support, what's going on there?
So Gilgit has a hockey program, as I mentioned. There is a volunteer over there who's done the program, and she's in contact with that group as well. And they're teaming up together to how to bring hockey and ringgit together under the same umbrella. So this way you have the infrastructure in place to help each other. Last year they brought in over 10,000 people to watch hockey.
10,000 people?
10,000 people in Gilgit area to watch hockey. So that's the advantage of this, right? You're bringing the community together, you're bringing youth together, and you're introducing a sport that they can really play locally in that environment they live in.
Yeah, oh wow, 10,000 people at the game. So you say AAWAAZ, of course it's long-term vision. Yeah, can you long-term vision ke AAWAAZ ka program? What's the future plan?
So the future plan for long term is to train the locals about mental health through sports and arts. That is the goal. As I said, Maya is going to be there for 8 months. Right now she's in Islamabad, not Gilgit. She finished her Gilgit program. She's doing a program in Islamabad, and then she's heading back to Gilgit again to implement the Ringgit program.
Okay.
So our season is basically December, February type thing,
Right.
or January type thing. So she can go and do that for 8 weeks and provide that, and then after that she'll be finishing her fellowship in Islamabad and in Lahore, teaching kids over there through education and through drama about the mental health.
Wow. And you know, of course, since the pandemic, like the mental health is the biggest issue,
Right?
especially the youth as well, of course, because we see a lot of suicide stories all over the world now. So I think this is great. And so, am I missing anything like in the current? You know, add in it?
So I would encourage your listeners to please take a look at her LinkedIn post. Her name is Sarah Maya Kaba. You can look at her LinkedIn post. You can go to GoFundMe page. There's a lot of write-up there, what she's doing and what her long-term vision is and how she's supporting the locals over there. There's information about Pathy Foundation as well. That gives you information about what Pathy is doing through University of Halifax and Cody Foundation. Between those three, that's how the fellowship has come about, and there's a lot of information available.
Yeah. Okay, what is a Gulkin?
So Gulkin is a small town in Bilkistan area. That's where she's going to be putting this Ringgit program together, where she's putting the day camps to bring them, to teach them how to play Ringgit, leave them with all the equipment so they can play on their own, and give them all the rules and all that. She's taken a lot of videos, she's taken a lot of material from here to show them how to play. Because she also plays, she has that experience and it has helped her build her own personality. That's what she's trying to give.
So why Gilgit? Why? Like, is there any particular reason?
So the winter sports can only happen in northern Pakistan because of its snow, right? And ice and whatnot. So the Ringgit is a ice sport. So it's the only place in Pakistan you can really implement it. So that's the reason of Gilgit.
I mean, so we are so proud of her, Karim. Amazing. And but you know, like of course the इनका जो है GoFundMe page, it's there. आप अगर जाते हैं www.gofundme.com and just search for AAWAAZ AAWAAZ, and then you'll find her, and if you can donate any amount, there is no small, there is no large, it's any amount, 5, 10, 20, 100, 200, whatever, you know, it's going to go to the kids in need. I think अगर आप जो मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि जो देने में मजा है वो लेने में कहाँ. So I think this is your time to give. We just buy coffee every day for $5-6, right? अगर आप donate करते हैं $10, $20, $30, $40, whatever, I think it's going to be a big help for this very bright student of Sarah Maya and of course their family, and especially the kids in Gilgit. I think it's going to be a huge help. The लोग जो पाकिस्तान से हैं वो सुन रहे हैं, तो आप पता है गिलगित की वहाँ पे कितना जो माउंटेन एरिया है, तो वहाँ पर जाकर रहना, उनके जो कपड़े, उनके लिबास पहन के उनको ट्रेन करना, you know it's not easy, but she's doing it because she has very talented and she can do whatever she can for her जो उनको अच्छा लगता है करने के लिए. So let's help kids in Gilgit. Let's help जो Sarah Maya as well. And hopefully you guys will do your job. www.gofundme.com or search करें AAWAAZ AAWAAZ. Is there any website, Karim?
No, there is no website.
Okay. But there's a Facebook page and everything?
There is a LinkedIn page.
Oh, okay, LinkedIn page is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Under Sarah Maya.
Under Sarah Maya.
SARAMAY, Sarah Maya. And if you have any question, you can message me or you can message Sarah Maya and she'll reply if you have any question. But if you want to send anything, Karim is going next week. If you want to give anything like any hockey sticks, skates, anything, or you can, I think the best thing is cash. So then they can just buy it there, or they can buy here and just take it there. It'll be much easier. So how many bags you're taking? Several?
It's adding up because we've received some stuff and we're buying some stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff we want to make sure that it's safe, especially things like helmet or whatnot. God forbid if they fall, then it's they don't get hurt.
Yeah, that's right. So let's take a short break. We have some time, so let's take a little, very short break, and we'll be right back.
ਲੈ ਵੇ ਜਿੰਦਰਾ ਮਿਲ ਆ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਤੀਜਾ ਆ
Anything else?
ਮੇਰੀ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਤੇ ਆ ਮੇਰੀ ਭੂਆ ਦੀ ਨਨਾਣ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਟੱਬਰ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰੀ ਫਿਰ
Zara, कैसा ठीक है, Zara?
ऐसी नहीं
Yeah, सही था?
JFS वाले ने इकट्ठा
So you got all the details, right?
JFS immigration for study permit, work
So we just
permit,
going to recap in a couple of minutes.
LMIA, permanent residency, या refugee and appeals. Call 403-436-6000 or 403-406-2004.
ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਵੀਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਕਈ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਫੋਨ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਕੰਮ ਸੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ
ਲੱਭਣਾ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ
ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ ਉਹੀ ਕੰਮ ਦੱਸ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਸੀ
ਲੈ ਦੱਸ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਰਹਿੰਦਿਆਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਣ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਫੋਰਨ ਐਕਸਚੇਂਜ ਦੇ ਰੇਸ਼ਮ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਰੇਟ ਤੇ ਬੈਸਟ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲਈ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ 4036074208
ਇੰਡੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਲਰ ਭੇਜਣੇ ਹੋਣ ਜਾਂ ਰੁਪਏ ਮੰਗਾਉਣੇ ਹੋਣ ਤਾਂ ਰੇਸ਼ਮ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨਾਲ ਰੇਟ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰੋ ਤਸੱਲੀ ਬਖਸ਼ ਤੇ ਤੇਜ਼ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਲੰਬੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਭਰੋਸੇਯੋਗ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਲਈ ਜਾਣੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਕਾਲ ਫੋਰਨ ਐਕਸਚੇਂਜ ਦੇ ਰੇਸ਼ਮ ਸਿੱਧੂ 4036074208 ਅਕਾਲ ਫੋਰਨ ਐਕਸਚੇਂਜ
Ji, welcome back to Namaste Calgary on Radio Salaam 94.7 FM. मेरे साथ जो है करीम काबा है इनकी बेटी का नाम है सारा माया जो इनकी बेटी का नाम सारा माया काबा जो कि अपना इस्लामाबाद में है बट इन दिसंबर एक जो है रिंगेट का प्रोग्राम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं गिलगित में तो उनके लिए इनके जो है अपना फादर करीम काबा इज हियर टू जस्ट जो है अवेयरनेस कि वो अपना इनकी बेटी वहाँ पे क्या कर रही है एंड ऑफ कोर्स इनका जो GoFundMe पेज भी है इफ यू कैन डोनेट दैट वुड बी ग्रेट और अपना करीम she already trained 45 youth in mental health.
Yes.
Right? And already trained teachers as well, 20 teachers in mental health.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. So so just recap.
So
what do you want to do here?
Right. So she's already making an impact, as you can see
Yes.
with the numbers that she has provided, and she's getting a lot of feedback of how it's already helping the youth over there. Currently, as I said, she's in Islamabad working with Karim School, where she's providing again with the mental health and arts program for their kids. They have over 4,500 kids there. So she's going there on a daily basis and taking classes and training them. Our intent is to support her in every way we can. And for now, what we're looking for is the support from Calgary to help her promote Ringgit and mental health program in northern Pakistan and teach the kids over there and basically help with the mental health awareness and suicide prevention.
Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, all the best to you and Sarah. In the future, if you need, of course, when you come back, we can have, maybe just update it.
Yeah.
Update kya hua, kya nahi hua, and what happened. And of course, but you can find GoFundMe page in Kaba. Just go on www.gofundme.com and just look for AAWAAZ, AAWAAZ, or you can find Sarah Maya on LinkedIn. Sarah, SARAMAYA, Sarah Maya. तो ये थे हमारे गेस्ट करीम और तो आज मैं जो है थोड़े गाने लगा देता हूँ ताकि आप थोड़े जो है गाने एंजॉय करें एंड I'll be right back after this beautiful track. Let me see कि मैं क्या लगाऊँ अभी I'm just अपना डिबेट को here we go चांद सिफार here we go और ये गाना भी प्ले नहीं करना चाह रहे क्या हो गया here we go Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be